reconciliation, there are approaches to reconciliation that could be very, very effective. Some of which have been tried out in places like northern Uganda and southern Sudan, that draw on the tenets of religious, indigenous religions, for example. I think there is a need for theologians in Africa to revisit these questions and begin to realize that there is compatibility of purposes that is not in any way in direct conflict with doctrinal beliefs. We need to revisit that, and I would say that's a process that hasn't really been undertaken, at least sufficiently enough. There's of course enculturation, but I think enculturation needs to go beyond colors and sounds and dance and song. It needs to go really to the heart of the matter, to see how the resources within the context, within indigenous religion, can become positive elements for developing some of the responses that we need to develop in Christianity towards some of these difficult crisis situations. Now, to the question of partisanship and involvement of the churches, I don't want to sound very critical here, but I think the church that I'm familiar with is not a very theologically literate church. It isn't. In the sense that if you consider it as a church that is still very, very subservient to the authority of religious leaders, it's not very theologically literate. I believe that there is a debate, or rather there's a basic catechesis that needs to happen on what it is, or what church means in the public sphere. That is not simply a coalition of numbers to oppose particular points or contentious issues. There is more to church than simply a coalition of numbers. And I think we have not done that enough, not to say yet enough. That basic catechesis and understanding of what church is about in the public sphere. I honestly believe that the church has a role, but how we understand this role is important. Thank you.
It seems to me from your remarks that in one way or another, there is an implication that somehow a religion should be the organizing principle in society. And that seems, it's hard for me to accept that because it seems to me that a religion is a system of beliefs, and it should not necessarily be an organizing principle in approaching how to organize really a community of people. But do I don't get it very clear from your comments.
I understand your contribution, your point. But the perspective that I take on this is that if I look at the context or the understanding of religion on the continent, it is not something that is divorced from reality or political or economic situation. It's not. And it's been argued again and again that the word, the label religion, really has no equivalent in the African indigenous setting. It has no equivalent. The closest equivalent will be what some theologians call life. In other words, it encompasses all of one's existence, that it's very difficult to compartmentalize, to separate politics, economics from what is considered to be a religious experience. And so in that particular situation, it is inconceivable, I would argue, not to have religion implicated in political organization and social relationships or interactions, and even economic transactions. That's the perspective that I'm coming from. And I would understand that this is not a perspective that would be universal. And I would understand that. But the context that I'm familiar with, that is the understanding